What's up all you lads and ladies? Welcome to another fascinating video in the world of Reddit where we'll see what the people of the world think about superhero significant others. If you liked the video, post your favorite Reddit comment in the description for a chance to win $10. Hope you enjoy. Much love. Your so turn out to be 3,000-year-old ultimate life form capable of shapeshifting. How would you react to that reveal? Why have you been a sock for so long? I'm all for it. I'd love to test the limits of their shapeshift. But I do have some serious questions. Like, who the frick are you? And can you increase my lifespan to match yours? And why are you Christian if you're 3,000 years old? He got bored of being Christina. That's nice, hun. But it's still your turn to take the rubbish out this week. Be a deer and do the dishes. 2. Misunderstands you and actually shapeshifts into a deer. With thumbs. 3,000. A. So you have any long-term stocks you want to cash in? Or, why the frick aren't you the richest person in the world right now? Would money even matter to a being that exists on such an elongated timeline? Ask Warren Buffett. Are you suggesting he is also a several thousand-year-old entity? Or is he just the girlfriend moonlighting as an old rich man? Either way, I'll be sure to ask him the next time I am high bidder for that charity lunch date he does. Just stop by the McDonald's in Omaha at 5 AM and stand in the drive-thru. I'd be honored that my soda choose me. She thinks you're the tastiest. Couldn't be. We all know the tastiest human being is Kevin Bacon. For obvious reasons. I seem to recall other alien-like creatures trying to eat him and his friends from under the ground. Probably all that dancing in Footloose keeping him tender. Until you realize you're like their 200th pet. I would make them regret it by day 3 and the millionth variation of. So, like, aliens are real then obviously? I'm desperately in need of seeing your real form. Is it really bad? Like, bad or well? Good. Can you be insert person? Oh my god. Can you be celebrity I definitely want to have sex with? If I shoot you, are you dead? Bomb. I'm the 201st. She better shapeshift into being debt free. Realistic expectations. Respect, dude. I'm a simple man. As long as I keep getting snugs I'll be okay. I don't have anybody and I want snugs. Is there anything I can do? I don't know, just commenting here so I can refer back to this to see if anybody puts an answer to your question. Okay, I love you and hope you have a good day. If I don't see tentacles next time we bang I'm leaving. Huh? The frick is up with all these humans and tentacles? It's like a bunch of tongues covered in little sucker mouths. Seem rather self-explanatory. Did no one see what the octopus did to that Chinese girl? No. What happened? Girl tried to eat an octopus while it was alive and it wound up clinging so tightly to her face that you could see the muscle under her eyelid and she pulled it off. It also bit her cheek and drew blood, because they have beaks. Well, if I hadn't so, I'd immediately want them to show it off. Doesn't even need to be anything actual. I wanna see multiple arms and neon hair. Then after that I wanna hear funny anecdotes. One time I was chasing that guy in a plane by growing additional wings and I got attacked by that German cyborg and fell like a volcano, and because the guy from plane tricked me to attack him. Volcano then exploded and sent me into space where I stopped thinking for 60 plus years before coming down in a meteor to Earth. Okay. Seriously. How high are you right now? Never saw JoJo? Doesn't even need to be anything actual. I wanna see multiple arms and neon hair. First it doesn't need to be actual, then you make it actual. Make up your mind. Cool. Cool. Wonder how this would play out in the darkest timeline. And that's the body you went with. And their response is, honey, I was way hotter when I first met you. I was just lowering myself until you finally got enough courage to talk to me. Oof. I'm getting second-degree burns just reading some of these comments. Yeah, but do you realize how special you'd have to be for them to choose you? Listen, I love your attitude. You jest, but this is a real problem. I used to silly dance at a pub. One day, this really hot couple started showing up. Out of this world attractive and dressed to the nines. It was months before anyone at the pub talked to them. Months, at a place where normally, any newcomer gets swarmed by friendly regulars within 10 minutes of showing interest in dancing. We just all assumed they probably got pestered by people hitting on them all the time and we didn't want to bother them. Meanwhile, they were hoping to make friends, but were too shy to try initiating a conversation when everyone else was clearly avoiding them for some reason. I'm glad they kept showing up until we got brave, because it turns out they were both lovely people who were very down to earth despite their unreal levels of hotness. Shapeshift? Let's go the bedroom. Sounds mystical. I've always wanted to do myself. Roleplay just got a whole new level. Leela, if you can change form, why didn't you change it in the one place that counts? Everyone cheers and hoots like a sitcom audience. I'd freak out and overanalyze everything. Why would they choose to spend time with boring old me? Why do they choose to look like that? Have I been manipulated by a person with 3,000 years of life experience? What do they know that they've never told me? Why do they choose to live a pedestrian life, instead of being a well-known historian or celebrity? How long were they planning on staying with me? And, of course, can they shift into that one actress I like? How many were there before me? Do I even measure up? So all those times you ask me, honey, does it look like I gained weight, or honey, does this make me look fat, you get all upset no matter what I say. All the times you get all grouchy because you're on a diet. All that was just what? To just frick with me? Well, to be fair, I do need to make sure that you weren't aware of me eating the neighbors. Nice try 3k-year-old shapeshifter. You just need to sit down with your so and have an honest conversation about this. If it's meant to be, they will accept you for what you are. If not, kill them, shapeshift, and move on. And in all this time he never bothered to get a real job? Itty ultimate life form. Isn't he allowed retirement after 3,000 years? If he's still getting married and having kids, no mayo. Use a volcano to launch them into space. There it is. And then once they're up in space, make sure they eventually stop thinking. And they will float in space until the end of time. Or at least until the universe is reset. Yup, I see ultimate life form. I come into the thread for the inevitable JoJo reference. Wait a minute. That means you were a pedophile when we first started dating. It's not, as if you're safely into 4 digits even now. Holy it. Nice. I do not. My girl shapeshifted into a pickle. Funniest it I have ever seen. How high are you right now? About 5'9". I would smoke a bit more. Shapeshifting? Alright, we have some work to do, and I mean a lot of it. First off, we are going to frick like animals in every form we can. No holding back. I have a few manga and we are going to flip the pages and find someone to shift into. Everything is fair fricking game now. Imp Midna, Samus, Peach, Warcraft Elves, Dark Queen Nolia, Lucoa, Gun. Anyway, a bunch of Final Fantasy characters as well. Next we will start going into more crazy territory. Heard of Monster Mew soon? Guess what, aside from the spider we are going all out. Phase 2. After the bedroom antics we need to work together and we are going to secure her position in power. Nothing too much, just enough so we can live a comfortable life we both agree to. Something simplistic and easy. I'm sure she has had all the glories of royalty, power, etc. throughout her 3000 years and probably just wants to relax. Phase 3. We are going screw with people, and I mean really frick with them. Off the coast of the Pacific, a giant monster will be seen making its way towards Japan, US, Russia, whatever, slowly walking, and then gone. Cthulhu-like horrors will start appearing all over the world. Finally, the great big one will be at the end. A giant face appears in the sky, coming down like a meteor, and then it smiles and says, "Gotcha. Your frick list seems to be entirely humanoid." I figure human forms would be the easiest to accomplish at first. We would deviate as time went on until we got until Monster Museum territory. Go to start easy, can't rush these things. I'm pretty vanilla. After we banged through Anne Hathaway, I'd go straight to Consenting Horse. So you checked off Anne Hathaway and Sarah Jessica Parker off your list. Who's next? She's 3000 years old. Imagine who she could remember to turn into. We barely missed getting Helen of Troy, but we've got Cleopatra, the Madame de Pompadour, Audrey Hepburn, a young Betty White, an old Betty White. Make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell like it owes you money. Remember to post your favorite Reddit comment from the video for a chance to win $10. If you post on other videos you can win double the total prize money. Oh yes, that's right. I hope you enjoyed this fantastic video. By liking and subscribing you're helping a growing channel. Take care. Pip pip cheerio. Much love from me, Matt British, and the Queen.